All right. So here we see the Keystone Library shell. All right. Today you probably went through getting the calculations done for the foundations, right? And so there's going to be a little bit of changes to the foundation. So let's look at those, and we're going to go to the TO footing, top of footings, and here you see our footings along column line 2, column line 3, and column line 4. Now, the one thing that you remember is right around column line 3 is where we have the upper roof, and then we have our lower roof on this side. So when we're looking at column line 3, we are definitely looking at how we are going to construct our or calculate our tributary width, and that is going to be half into the upper and then into the lower. So that's what we're going to do. But for right now, after we did our calculation, and you found that the foundations that we have, which are 7 by 7 by 2 feet, is not adequate for what we are using. So we are going to go with a bigger foundation that we used in our calculation. We came up with about 7 by 9. We didn't want to change both dimensions because it would alter the spacing of the foundation. So we kept the width the same, and we're going to change the length. So here we're going to click on edit type, and we're going to duplicate, and we're going to call this 84 by 110 inches by 24 and a half inches, and we'll hit OK. And then we'll change this to be 9 feet, and we'll hit apply and then hit OK. And you see how automatically that changes. Okay. And we could do the same thing here. We'll click, and it shows an 84 by 84, and we're going to go into the drop down, find our bigger size, and there it is. Now let's annotate these two, and we'll come over here and we'll hit annotate, and we'll go to tag. And once we click on the foundation, it's going to say there's no tags loaded, and we want to load it. So it's going to say, okay, what do we want? We're under English Imperial, and we're going to hit annotations, and then we're going to hit structural. And then we're going to scroll down till we get to structural foundation tag. And now I'll be able to click on that, and you see it's kind of like right in the middle of the line. I don't like that, so I'm going to pull it from here, and I'm going to put it right there so it's by itself there. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this and pull it over, and you notice now it has the different dimension in there. Now the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hide this column by building a wall around it. Now, do you have to do that? No, but I like to do that, and I'll explain why. In some types of buildings, I kind of like the industrial look where the steel is showing everywhere. But in a library where you're kind of looking for acoustics and aesthetics, maybe having a column sticking out isn't the greatest thing. So, and you do not have to do this, but it's just something I like to do. I'm put a architectural wall in there, and I'll go with a 1 hour 1 hour interior wall, and we'll get in here and we'll just follow around and close that up, and then we're done. And then you can look at this. Also, we want to go to it, our base level is top of footing, and the top level, I like to go to the ground floor. And then we can take it from there on. So there you go. And that's it. That's it in a nutshell. So that's a video on changing the foundation and the sizes and being able to annotate them. And we can always get a different view of that, and you can see the different sizes, right, that we have there. And that's it.